It gives me a feeling that I can't get anywhere else. It's completely different in so many ways. I think it gives me freedom.
It gives me safety.
Purpose.
A sense of freedom and able to do what I want.
It is just that stress relief, just free, and like you're so relaxed.
A lot of me time, a lot of just being fully with me.
I just feel like that's my home, and I don't need to think about anything, and that's where I belong. It just feels right.
And in the end, it's what you feel.
Power and strength.
It's always there to take me and and to cuddle me a bit. So yeah, that's what it gives me.
It gives me self-confidence, more than anywhere else.
I love the fact that I'm on my own on the ice and I don't have to think about anything. I can just leave everything back at home, like everything that's happening in my life, just in the back of my mind, and just focus just purely on skating.
Skating, whenever I do skate, it takes me to another world, completely another world. And I mean, it's hard to put words to it. When you skate and when you get the feeling of that certain spin, a certain jump or something like that, and it just takes you completely elsewhere. And it's just a sense of like freedom, and it's just hard to explain.
I would say it's like a meditative state, so you don't think about anything else, you're just focusing on the now, and you're present, and I think it's one of the rare moments when you feel like you're fully focused on one thing and you're not thinking about what you're going to have for dinner or anything else, you're just you're there.
So it just gives me a true reflection of that moment. And I think any moment has that potential, but on the ice I feel it gives me a nice reflection of how I am, who I am at that time, at that day. Yeah, and it's great.
Can be obviously an athletic movement, but it's also like elegant because of the nature of the surface you're on. And I like the way you can leave marks. You can actually double check if you really want to double check how you perform one element. If you want to be really technical, it's there. So it's not permanent marks, but it's actually something visible about the way you skate. But I think the thing I love the most is definitely the gliding.
I like that to begin with it's difficult, and so you have to work towards it, but once you've grasped it and you've learned how to do a certain move or a certain element, then that joy that you get of achieving it, and because it is achievable and you can see yourself progressing over like a short time as long as you keep working at it, it's nice.
It's exhilarating, the fact that you can generate energy on the ice just by minimal movements. It can be bending of the knee or bending of the ankle, or even turning the head sometimes can have a big difference. So the feel of the effect of moving your limbs, a very small amount can make a huge difference.
To move and not move in a way, like you can push yourself and move through space, without that you move your body. I think that's quite an interesting experience. On the ground you feel much more the friction. On ice, on a blade, however, the friction is much reduced, so you really have this very flowy flying experience almost, and you feel the wind over your face. You have those quick changes. You can just move in ways you can't move on common ground. Yeah.
You can get more momentum, so you can really feel when you're moving in a different way. Like if I'm starting to do a spin and I move my arms, and I can feel the force.
But where it hits the edge, it's like a that sound.
It just sounds so nice, the crunch of the ice, and I just love that sound.
I love being able to create shapes with my body. But I also see those shapes as moving through space. And I love being able to create and morph the shapes into each other. As a part of the movement, we create these shapes on the ice as well with our blades. And I love to feel the movement above the ice with my body, and then look at what has been created by my blades two-dimensionally on the ice. And then when we were all laying on the ice, laying on the ground, and you told us to visualize a place or an ice rink or wherever you would like to lay on the ground. I was thinking of the Tempodrom in Berlin, because I always loved performing there, and it's something I've missed so much.